For years watching wrestling, there's been arguments about the PG era and it being PG and that's what's ruining wrestling. But the thing is, think about what PG means. It means parental guidance, meaning that it's it's for all ages, but some kids have to have their parents' permission, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what it means. But anyway, start with the wrestling and stuff like that. And you know, wrestling is not as PG as it looks. Well, the WWE, anyways. I mean, there's some sex appeal to divas. There's a little bit of blood, a little bit of cussing, a lot more cussing than you realize. Them saying bitch and ass and stuff like that. It's not really PG to me. That's not suitable for all kids. I mean, a kid is like a 12-year-old, 11-year-old, And when I was younger, I watched the Attitude Era. Now, that was not for kids. There was bra and panties matches. There was a lot of blood, a lot of cussing, a lot of things that were just beyond, what kids should watch. And even kids are wrestling fans, back in the day. Okay, people would complain and argue about, the kids in the audience, But there was always kids in the audience, and there's still people drinking beer in front of kids and still stuff. I mean, really, it's not much the rating of the show that's hurting it. It's what you see now, Yeah, I mean, what if they had more blood and more cussing? Would it really do them any good? I mean, it's looking at the roster. Yeah, you had people with different characters like Stone Cold and The Rock, and The Rock still makes jokes and stuff, and says a lot of immature, dumb things, and even John Cena cusses. When Stone Cold comes back, he still throws beer at everybody and does this and that. I'm saying if it went TV 14, okay, say it did go TV 14 and you saw some bra and panties matches, yeah, maybe the ratings would go up a little bit. Saw a lot more blood, a lot more cussing. Eventually that would get old and you'd be like, okay, so we got our TV 14 back, but at the same time, we're still watching the same old crap. You know what I mean? It's not much the rating that could be the issue, in my personal opinion. I think it's just people want to look for something to blame and all like, oh, it's the PG problem, We don't want Stone Cold as a champion attitude here. Why are we getting John Cena, although he's injured right now? But, I mean, a lot of these wrestlers, maybe if it did go TV 14, maybe John Cena would be a Thugonomics John Cena again. Maybe people would show more attitude and cuss and swear more, and maybe because it's PG, they can't really be themselves, But at the same time, it's not much. I think it's not much the rating as much as it is, just the wrestlers you see and how they have nothing to offer. Look at Roman Reigns. Nobody likes him. Everybody boos him. I mean, some people might like him. I personally don't see nothing great about him. But if it went TV 14 and Roman Reigns started being the real Roman Reigns and cussing and swearing and it would maybe give him more attitude, but at the same time, he's still Roman Reigns to me. He's still boring and pointless. Sorry, that's kind of harsh on Roman Reigns, but I'm not a Roman Reigns fan, really. But I'm saying, if it went TV 14, it'll be a little different, but at the same time, you still see what you see. That's my personal opinion. Now that it's PG, more people can watch it, and they might make more money, but the thing is, look at the ratings. I mean, I'm not really someone to talk about the ratings, but look at the ratings. The ratings have dropped so low. Even Shane McMahon was talking about it on Raw, how since Stephanie and Vince and Triple H have run the place, you've run it to the ground, and I don't see this company getting anywhere in the next 10 years. I see it keeps continuing to go down. Look at all the wrestling fans who are off and on. I'd say since 08, 09, the end of 08, 09, wrestling kind of went downhill, and it's since then. It's when more people complaining than liking it. Nowadays, they're looking at like, let's have some shock value type of thing. Let's bring back old people to, make things interesting. It's all about just trying to manipulate you to get you to watch it, not watch it because you want to watch it. When I was a kid, it wasn't about, it was manipulating. It was like, man, I get to see, a great match, a great wrestling match. I get to actually watch a title match and hope that someone loses and actually get into it. But now I'm watching a bunch of stuff because I'm manipulated in my mind and I don't know, and I want to know what's going to happen, and it's going to be a disappointment regardless. But I'm just saying if it went TV 14, it wouldn't do as much. It would change the wrestlers, but they still are who they are. If it's PG, it's PG. It's not really PG. You know what I mean? But give me your thoughts on that. Is it really the PG rating? Am I right? Am I wrong? Please give me your advice. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll give you more topics to talk about. and I'll talk about more topics. And bye.